understand that you're righteous. You're not able to understand that I don't need to be eating this or doing this. They want you to tattoo your whole body so that you can be defiled in the face of the Lord, so that you can be just like them. Because when the Lord comes back, an Edomite, you're done for. You're done for. So what does misery want? Misery wants company. Misery wants, I'm completely defiled, so I want to try to take this righteous man and defile him. That's why all this stuff is going on. That's why the world is getting in this uproar, because Satan knows, damn, it's all about to be finished. I've been running amok for this long time. It's all about to be over. This is the culmination of Egypt, Babylon, Rome, all of that stuff. Assyria culminated all into this one point in time. Now, why would you not choose to get into these scriptures? Or why would you not choose to be on the side of the one that created the heavens and the earth? Why would you choose to be on the side of, I know it's not here no more, but the Christmas tree, the Easter bunny? All that stuff is fake. Why would you choose that? Because these people are full of wickedness, and they like that. They can't see a life without this so-called white man. They can't see a life without Cesare Borgia. They can't see a life without this guy with the forked tongue. They can't see not going to church, not sitting in that pew putting $10 every week. They can't see a life outside of that. They can't see a life without the sign with all the abomination foods. They can't see ask a nigga what is life without bacon. He might just pass out right there. Yeah, he might have a stroke, pass out right there in front of you. What's a life without hog maws? What's a life without shrimp? Nigga, fall out right there. You have to take him to the emergency room. And then when you wake him up, he pass out again. What, you said something about bacon, pass out again. Well, we don't choose that life. We choose a life of righteousness. And we know damn well that we're going to be persecuted. Right? Now, what do you have to say about a man like that? Walking into the fire with the hope that I'm going to be saved. When we came out here, we took a step into that fire. We said, you know what? The Lord said he got his elect back. I don't know if I'm of the elect, but I'm going to try to do what they do. I'm going to try to do what the scriptures say. So we jumped into that fire. Scared out of our mind, but we still did it. And all those people looking at us, they want to put that wickedness on us. They don't, man, I don't want y'all to, I'm wicked. That's right. I got tattoos. I want you to be wicked. Right? So you got it. It's a lot, bro.
Yeah, if I could just piggyback off what you said, because you had just read before that the fear of the Lord comes before the attaining of authority. So the brother's making a beautiful point. We don't want all this filth that the world has to offer, man. We want a kingdom. But the Most High is laying down a requirement. In order for you to get the kingdom, he's saying that you have to have fear of him. Because everybody want to talk about, I love the Lord. But really, in all actuality, the Lord is really looking for someone to fear him more than love him. Because really, if you truly love the Lord, you're going to fear him. That's right. Because love is the keeping of the commandments. So if you fear the power that created you, man, you're going to do what the hell he requires you to do, man. That's right. The Most High ain't just finna just give the whole dominion of the entire earth and rulership of these nations to no niggas, man. Hell. He's only gonna entrust this to someone who's faithful and who fears him. You know?
This is Sirach 10:21. The fear of the Lord goeth before the obtaining of authority, but roughness and pride is the losing thereof.
Roughness and pride is the losing thereof, man.
Who does that fit?
So-called right now. Two-thirds.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Whether he be rich, noble, or poor, their glory is the fear of the Lord.
That's right. No matter what it is, whether you're rich, poor, in between, okay? But at the end of the day, your hope and your fear should be in Yahweh Shem Shai. Right?
It is not meet to despise the poor man that hath understanding.
That's right. That's right. Because that's who's ultimately that's who's the rich one. Okay. That's where the riches lay. Okay? Go ahead.
Neither is it convenient to magnify a sinful man.
That's right. It's to magnify a sinful man.
That's how that goes on in America, man.
That's all that goes on in America, man. Stature.
That's right.
If you got stature, you wise. You got millions of dollars in your account. Okay, then you just know it. You see it all, know it all. Okay, when if you really look at it, the so-called white man is only rich off of inheritance. The majority of them is rich off of inheritance. Didn't go to school. Didn't get no type of knowledge. Probably just left it to him. That's why a lot of these rich folks are going. They wealth is dwindling anyway.
That's right.
Because they don't know. Because they don't have the knowledge to keep this shit going.
That's right. And also, if I could add to that, it's all debt. All of what they have is debt. They don't have anything, any true value. Everything is debt. But that it's the spiritual aspect of it is that the so-called white man does owe. He owes his life to the people that are on this time. Right. He owes servitude. And it's spiritual because that's what his old kingdom is about. Right. Accumulating debt to make it look as though you have riches, but in reality you don't have anything. Right. You don't have nothing at all. Right. From the cars to the house to even a little bit of gold that's circulating around. You don't have anything.
All of it's vanity. All of it's vanity. At the end of the day, man, we can go into Ecclesiastes, man. All of it's vanity. It means nothing.
Yeah.
Right. At the end of the day, it's a distraction. All of it's a distraction. Go ahead.
Great men and judges and potentates shall be honored. Yet there is none of them greater than he that fear the Lord.
That's right. All these men with all these titles, all these fancy cars, all these big homes, everything that they own, this land, you know, the beautiful dime piece with the plastic everything.
Just beautiful, but some plastic.
You know. I mean, it's nothing compared to a man that fears the Lord, man. Because that's where the riches lie. Right. No matter how much plastic the bitch got in her ass or on her face, eventually she gets to looking like what was that one chick that just died? What's her name? Not Barbara Streisand, the other one. I forgot. Barbara Walters or whatever.
Jane Rivers.
Jane Rivers. Eventually she gonna look like Joan Rivers.
Box.
Okay. no matter how many times you furnish the home, eventually it's gonna get decrepit. Okay. The whole foundation gonna collapse at one point in time. No matter how what year, what's the latest year you bought the car? The next year is gonna be old. Okay? No matter how much money you get, there's gonna come points in time when the money ain't gonna be of value.
That's right. I got something real quick, Galatians 6:3. Yeah. For if a man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself.
That's right. You think of yourself to be something when you're really nothing. If the men of the Lord know that we is filthy rags, man. At the end of the day, we just trying to make it. That's it, that's all. I'm trying to get on a chariot at the end of the day.
That's right. Yeah. And you can't take your car with you.
Can't take none of it with you.
That's right. You can't take your mansion with you. You can't take the respect of these other heathens out here with you. Yeah. It's all about the spirit of Yahweh Basham Yahushua. You may have riches on this side, but what does that mean when these missiles are about to come to this place? What does that mean
when a famine comes?
Exactly. What does that mean?
Oh my God. That's a lot.
That's what Revelation chapter 18 is going into with the fowls or with the beasts that are going to be left over on this side, man. Okay, all the stuff that all these monuments, all the mansions. That's all gonna be housing for the fowls of the air and the beasts of the field, man. When it finally comes down to it, when martial law hit, okay, you could have just hit the lottery the other day. Martial law hit tomorrow. What is it going to profit you? You got $1 million in the bank, but you got to flee to the wilderness, yo. You ain't even get enough time. You ain't even had enough time to buy a bow and arrow.
And really, that $1 million, it ain't even really backed up with no true substance. It's just digital numbers in a damn account, man. You know,
Paper money.
because we know this damn this currency is number fiat credit-based debt. It's not based on any true value, man. So it's really just vanity at the end of the day, emptiness, man.
Keep you in the right way.
And that's why the middle of the Lord, we so hopeful in something so much better, man, a kingdom.
right.
Where we gonna actually have true substance, man.
That's right.
You know?
That's right, huh?
Real money.
I got one too.
Yeah, and it just makes you a target too, especially when you got a lot of money, because it makes you more susceptible to get robbed, for people to come try to mooch off of you. So it doesn't really profit you in it, but it just adds on more problems to your life, because you think it's gonna cure a lot of problems, but then you're gonna have these people coming out of nowhere asking you for money. You know, people coming with business propositions, really trying to scam you, trying to get your money. That's all they care about in the first place.
That's right, brother. Even that fat nigga Biggie Smalls told you that. More money, more problems, man. Even though we understand that money is a defense, but the scriptures talk about for the love of money is the root of all evil. So our people, they basically worship money. They basically idolize money, man, and that's when it becomes a problem, because instead of having faith and depending on the Most High, you chasing after a damn pipe dream, man.
If I can say this, the CNN did a little brief report on the past lotto winners, man. All them people was winning 319 million, 27 million, 1 million. Guess what? All those people dead now. Suicide, at a hospice and died 2 years later. Other dude got hit with hella lawsuits from out of the wazoo, so all his fortune just went downhill, man. A lot of that stuff occurs. That's why you see so many athletes going through what they going through. Kind of like with Eve, who I believe she won 88 million, and her old man keep messing up, man.
Yeah.
She done bailed him out damn near. I think she done spent 4 times, equaling millions, man.
Last time was 12 million.
Yeah.
Hey, that goes. That's multifold, man. On the right hand side and on the left hand side of the power. To whom much is given, much is required.
Right.
To whom much is given, much is required.
And also that shows you that what are those riches without the fear of the Lord?
Yeah.
What's 27 million without Yahweh Bashim Yahushua?
Right.
Some substance of life that's cool for a little while, but at the end of the day, everybody's gonna be laughing at you. You're a laughing stock. You back to borrowing money.
Come on, I'm gonna jump down. This is Sirach chapter 10, verse 27. Better is he that laboreth and aboundeth in all things than he that boasteth himself and wanteth bread.
Better is he that laboreth and stay in the scriptures, man, than he that is out here trying to establish a kingdom on this side.
That's right.
Okay. You want to abide. You want to stay on the righteous side of things, man.
Yo,
It's like
nah, because I was just gonna say this: the Most High, He don't want you to be too rich, because when you got all that money, man, you ain't gonna be focused on serving the Most High, man. You're gonna be finding new ways to spend that money. But when you laboring and toiling, when the Most High give you just enough substance to get from day to day, your daily bread, basically, you're gonna have to have reliance and dependence on the Most High and faith. And that's what the Most High wants. He wants us to have dependence on Him. And be humble, man. Because with that money, too, you got all that money, you're going to be proud, too.
I got a precept for you real quick. Proverbs 30:8. Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with the food convenient for me.
That's right. So you don't want to be in a situation where you ain't just dire straits, where you're going to be robbing and stealing and cursing the Most High. But at the same time, you don't want to have too much to where you're going to develop pride and you ain't going to really have no regard for the Most High and serving the Most High, you know? You want to just have just enough, man. That's why the scriptures in the Lord's Prayer in the Matthew the 6th chapter, it says, "Give me my daily bread." You know, and that's really that's what you should be praying for, man. Not praying for the Most High to give you all this damn money. I don't even really want all that damn money. Now, if the Most High bless you with a little something extra, hey, then so be it. Then you may be able to help the brotherhood, you know, and do certain things for the furthering of the gospel, man. You know.
Right.
But basically, we just want our daily necessities, man, because we know that this place is gonna be destroyed at the end of the day, man.
We want a kingdom. Man. I don't want to work no more.
Exactly.
I want a kingdom.
That's right.
I'm tired of this rat race. Everybody here can vouch for that. I don't want to be here no more.
Hey, but if I may, when you get more money, you best believe you're in a bigger tournament, man. Just like our brother made the analogy of the rat race, man. Man, you're in a survival of the fittest, man. When you try to get your own business, things of that nature, then it's sink or swim. Sure. You know?
Sure.
You got investments and stuff like that, and you know you think you're doing well because you got so-called residual income, man. Owning a company is very hard.
Yeah.
You're not gonna pay yourself a lot of time.
Yeah.
You know. Then you have to put it out X amount of hours. Then you're not putting in 40 hours and going home. You're putting in 80 plus hours, man. You live and breathe that business which you made. You gotta be on point. So the brothers make it's right, man. You know, you're doing all that stuff. Yeah, okay, I got 100,000. I could go to Cancun, but man, you're killing yourself. You know, you don't have time to take care of yourself, your body, the people that you're supposed to be doing it for. You know. Ultimately, man, what we want is total rest, man. We want rulership.
Rest.
You know?
Rest.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's that's what we looking for. We looking for rest.
Rulership, man.
That promise. That glory, man. That rest. That's what we want.
But man, if you got all this money, you gotta look at it like we still in the so-called white man's kingdom. So what is it to have all these riches, but you still under the so-called white man's thumb? You gotta get a passport to go wherever you want to go. You gotta live according to his standard of living. You gotta pay taxes to him, man. That's hell still in itself, man.
You can't even get a proper Sabbath on it. You gotta go to work on it. You gotta go to work on the Sabbath day.
Yep.
In the kingdom of heaven, everybody gonna be able to rest on the Sabbath. Right. Even the heathen. Bro,
I didn't know.
No, go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 61. I'll read verse 1 through 3. It's going into how we're going to get our rest. The Spirit of the Lord power is upon me, because the Lord hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound.
This is our work. That's our real job. Okay, we come out here to preach the gospel, and to wake the elect up. Man. This is our real job. Everything else comes second. Only way and the only way you can start that job, you got when you first start a job, what do you got to do? You got to learn the job first. You got to get into these scriptures so that you learn your job properly. Go ahead.
Verse 2. To proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord.
To proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord. We are in the acceptable year of the Lord.
That's right, man. That's right.
Life as you know it is about to get flip-flop and flippity-flip-flop, man. It's about to go upside down, inside out, with a nuclear missile at the end of it. This is the day of the Lord right here, right now. Go ahead.
In the day of sorry, verse 2. To proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord and the day of vengeance of our power.
In the day of vengeance of our power, man, for these wicked nations and 2/3 that went against the heavenly Father and put us in these fetters, man.